Here we are. This is Subi Plays Games. We are playing Diablo 3 on the Xbox 360, and I just wanted to show you my build and kind of just talk about why I love Diablo 3 on the console. So we are going to go ahead and press start, and we're going to start this off. I've started a wizard here. I am currently in Hell. I beat Diablo and Nightmare a couple days ago. And we're going to show you some of the graphics, talk about why I like this game, and let's kind of talk about my build a little bit. As you can see, there is no auction house. You can play offline, and you can play co-op on the same screen, which is pretty cool, other than the fact that when you play co-op, if your friend jumps into his menu, it takes up the whole screen, and you can no longer control or do anything. You have to wait for him to go through his inventory. However, that's not the same on multiplayer. If you are playing via Xbox Live, you can teleport back to the Tristram or wherever you are, and it does not affect the guy. He will still be out killing monsters and vice versa. You can be out killing and he can teleport, and it's not a bother to you. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you my build. I think this is how Diablo should have been made whenever they did it on the PC. Unfortunately, they introduced an auction house, and so it was no more grinding to get your good gear. It's just like you just made up enough gold and you went out and bought it. But here, everything that I have on me is the stuff that I found. I usually find, if I play for an hour or two, I usually find 2, 3, 4 legendaries. Some of them actually make me better, some of them do not. And I can just throw them in my stash for later characters if I decide to use them. So I will show you what I have. I found, when I started Nightmare Act 3, I was doing roughly 4,000 damage. I found a couple good legendaries going through Act 3, and then by the time I defeated Diablo in Nightmare on normal, I was doing 11,000. And just in Hell, the few levels that I've done in Hell, I have found this weapon that is brought me up to 17.3k damage. Now that's more than I have on the PC with my monk. I think my monk is doing like 16,000. He's in Inferno. So the drop rates in Diablo 3 on the console have increased quite a bit. As you can see, I got this club that I found, and it's really ridiculous in the damage. I think I found these gloves. It's nothing really awesome except for the intelligence and vitality. I think I possibly made these. I've been doing all the blacksmiths, getting all that stuff that I can to upgrade my armory. I don't know if I made these or not, but it's something you can easily find just playing through the game. I found like at least 3 of these. Each one of them was better. Each one of them has some sort of extra damage to, or something for each skill. So I've got a Hydra here for 1 arcane power. I think I got another one that increases Ray of Frost critical damage. I think I have 3 of them that all do different things. And as you can see, it's just a normal amulet that does pretty decent damage. I think I made those. I'm not quite sure. I found that plain void. Found that. I actually found that. That actually was pretty nice. I've had one of those treasure goblins pop up whenever I'm fighting Diablo, so it was kind of funny. And let's see. Maybe found those. I actually did find these not too long ago. just playing through the game. I killed an elite mob, and this thing's popped up. So I'm only level 52. I just started Hell, and this is how much I'm doing unbuffed, 7.3. And then I think I can buff, and I'm now doing 20.7k in damage. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll do a quest.
If only I could control this power.
Do not blame Magda. I don't
Try not to
all the traps she wants. It won't save
give
her
away
from
too
me.
much. Oh, let me show you my my skills. I'm using Shock Pulse. Just it restores my arcane power. I don't have anything higher, but it's nice because when I use a lot of different spells, the arcane regeneration is quite nice. I'm using Blizzard. I'm trying to get. I want to get something like that or that put on there, but I'm missing a few levels. And then I got Ray of Frost. And then I just have it do a little bit more damage, I guess. And then I'm using Storm Armor. And then all my skills are 3 arcane power cheaper to use. And then I'm using this just for the extra damage, the 12%. Oh, and then my magic weapon. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. No, I don't want that. I want that. And then let's see. That's poison damage. I don't know if I really want that. Alright, we'll do that. And then, of course, I got Cold Blooded for my Blizzard. This is for so I can regain power with my Shock Pulse. And that's just for extra damage. So I'm doing 21.4k with that extra magic weapon. So we'll just go and kill some stuff. I'm in Hell. It's not really that amazing, but I just wanted to show you a build that I'm using on the console and how it kind of differs. Again, my monk in Inferno is doing about 4 grand less than this, and I actually had to find some stuff or buy some stuff on there just to get him up to that level. So we'll go kill some stuff and see how this works.
Is a matter of honor now. We must not hesitate.
So far, I'm enjoying this game. My buddy and I will play, and just sitting on the couch, and me and him both can be. If he has Xbox Live and I have Xbox Live, we can both get online and have people join our game. And the loot that is shared with my buddy is, we share that between each of us. But if I'm playing online with someone, then the loot that is dropped is mine alone. They can't see it, and I cannot see theirs. So I've picked up a couple legendaries, and I'm wondering why aren't these people seeing these legendaries or just letting them drop? And then I come to find out that everything that drops that I know of, like from the monsters and stuff, in my game is mine alone, unless I'm playing with someone co-op. But if I'm playing by myself and a legendary drops, they're not going to see it. So I found quite a few legendaries just that way. That was quite interesting that they're that the drops are now mine. There's no more rushing to the boss to everyone try to collect all the legendaries and all the loot. It's based solely on your game. As you can see, the 21.7k in damage is more than enough for Hell on normal. I don't know the difference between. I know the monsters are harder when you set it to hard, but I don't know if you get better drops on hard mode. I usually just play it on normal. These guys are pretty easy. I could probably bump it up to hard, but they get a lot stronger really quickly. I tried, like I can go to normal and do like master level 5 or 10, whatever it is that that console uses, and I can go through these guys pretty easily. But again, the drops aren't going to be really worth going normal master level 5, I think is what it is. I can do Nightmare pretty decently at master level 1, but then it's just like, you sit there, you'll fight enemies for forever before you actually kill them. So I like to use my Blizzard, just to chill everything. And then I can use the Ray of Frost to do the extra damage with my Cold Blooded. I actually saw this build on YouTube, and once I get it going better, then I'll be doing a lot better. Especially, I like Blizzard. I think it's kind of a cool spell. I like to double cast it, just get the extra raindrops falling on their head. And you can kind of stick away from them. But yeah, this is Diablo 3 in Hell mode. It's actually not too bad right now. I'm sure it might get worse as I go through the acts, because Nightmare was kind of sucking for a while I was only doing like, I think I started Nightmare only doing maybe 2k in damage, and I was 2k damage for the longest time. And by the time I defeated Diablo, I was doing like 11,000. They also got this cool little, you can dodge, which is kind of helpful. Most monsters will still hit you if you're not careful. You're too close to them. It only kind of gets you out of the way. I mean, you're not going to be able to rely on it really to effectively dodge from every single attack. It's just not going to work. You're going to take damage, no matter how much you dodge. See, there's my puzzle right there. Oh, come on! Don't you get away from me. That Ray of Frost does a lot of damage. Yeah, that was my puzzle ring right there. If you get hit, then it has a chance to spawn in that little guy. The treasure goblin. But I think the normal treasure goblins you find throughout the levels they're a little stronger, and I think they might have a little bit better loot from what I've seen. The little treasure goblin that spawns via that ring he seems like he's a lot easier to kill and doesn't drop as good as loot. I don't think I've ever gotten a legendary off that treasure goblin that spawns. Or treasure pygmy.
I don't have enough arcane power.
See what this thing is. Oh, look at that, a legendary. 200 sword. I did find out that if you're an intelligence-based character and you identify a legendary, then it's going to be more of it has a better chance of being a intelligence-based legendary. However, if I gave this weapon to a barbarian, then it would probably have a better chance of being a strength weapon. So this is a two-handed weapon, which I'm not going to use. So I'll probably just keep that in my stash and give it to my. I got a barbarian, and we'll see what it does for him. But yeah, that is Diablo 3 on the Xbox 360. I'm enjoying it. I think it's everything that Diablo should have been on the PC. It's got the different modes like Key Wardens and the Loot 1.5 or something close to that. So you're getting a lot better legendaries. As you can see right here real fast, these are all the legendaries that I found throughout just playing through the normal Nightmare. Lower damage is I think this is one of the first ones that I found, and then I found some of those legendaries. They got two of these. Electrocute damage, and this one does Ray of Frost damage. You get the Infernal Helm if you buy the game, and you enter the code. Got some ambulance here. And then, one of those. Oh, that thing actually did more damage. Look at that. Let's stick that in there. I've only found one ring, the Nagle ring. And my fart pants, I need to make it a little stinky. If you ever see a little thing called Stinky, I think it's because you're wearing these. It does like poison damage or something. It's really quite annoying to see you fart all the time. As you see, these pants occasionally make you stink. There you go. There you have it. And yeah, that's about it. So I hope you liked the video. Hope it explains some questions that I've seen online. And if you like the video, hit like. If you don't, hit the dislike. But thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later.